Hey guys, SuperSaiyan30 here, giving you guys episode 2 of Storytime with Super Saiyan. And in this story, I'm going to tell you guys one of my most embarrassing moments in school ever. If you're enjoying the video so far, feel free to keep that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell to stay up to date with every upload I do. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So to start things off, in my school days, like I told you guys, I've been bullied by my own kind, and I was never, accepted by the rest of them. I was kind of an outcast, and people didn't like me because I was different. But there was one thing that I kind of understood about school, even though I had a lot of bullies. I had a lot of situations where I would be in that even doesn't get me involved in, but I will always stay active and I'll stay vigilant and aware of my surroundings. Most of the times I will also have close friends by my side. Those would be my teachers. And despite everything that ever happened to me in my childhood years of school, I never stopped giving up on being myself and being the person that I want to be, and stop fighting for what I believe in. But there's one thing that I remember from my school days, and that was picture day. I know everyone in school, well, in elementary school, had that one time of year, every time of year, where we all get to wear free dress and take a picture and look your best for your parents, so that way they could keep that as a memory and a memento of, daddy's little girl, or mama's boy, mama's dearest child, and knight in shining armor, and blah blah blah. To my mom always called me her knight in shining armor, and that was, I was a mama's boy. I was mama's boy. I was her little foot. So basically, I was always ready for, good old picture day. Most of the time, I wasn't really efficient with picture day that many much, because, I had a horrible smile. But here's the funny thing, that's where we're going to get to in this thing. It might not be funny to you guys, but it's funny to me. But I was really in rush with school, school pictures and stuff, because I don't want people to see my smile and I don't want them to laugh at me. So I was prepared with my free dress, because I love free dress. I always had my clothes nice and laid out. My mom buying my clothes when I was a kid, so yeah. So I always had them nice out. I always had the perfect sock match. Had the perfect shoes that I wanted to wear, even though I wore Nikes and Converse, because I liked those type of shoes, until I evolved from Jordans. And things would start to get a little embarrassing from there on out. I overslept. And once I overslept. Because my childish ass wanted to stay on the Game Boy all night trying to play the rest of the Danny Phantom video game. And not only that, a little bit of the Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 game that one of my closest friends loaned me during that time. So I overslept. My mom was telling me, honey, hurry up, get up, you're late for school, you overslept. I ran, brushed my teeth real quick, washed my face real quick, ran, got my clothes on as quickly as I could, and ran clean out the door. And I was like, okay, I made it just in time. And basically, I got to school, I was here, I was ready, and everything else. So when I got to the classroom, everyone was just looking at me weirdly, like, man, this guy what is wrong with him? Like, what the hell is going on with him? And basically, I didn't know why they were looking at me that way. And to be honest, I didn't care, nor did I care. All that matters is that I am here, I am in school, and I'm fine. So basically, when we were getting ready to stand up for the pledge, my teacher noticed something as she walked towards me. I got scared and feel like I thought I was in trouble. And she walked up to me like, Aaron, sweetie, you don't have on your shoes or your pants. I was in my tidy whities throughout that entire time, and I did not notice, because I felt like, I was like, why does the seat feel so cold, and why does my feet feel warm but still cold at that? And the kids all laughed at me. I was embarrassed, and I ran out of the classroom embarrassed, in the boys' bathroom. And it was just one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. A second by one of my photos of that got leaked during my Christmas party at my sophomore year of high school, and that this day is probably somewhere out there Oh my goodness, that smile is horrendous. But I was embarrassed because I had no shoes on, no pants on, and all I had was my good shirt on, and my backpack. So that means I ran out the door with my shirt on, backpack on, and everything, and I ran out the door as fast as I can to make it to school in time. I was half naked. I was so embarrassed that I didn't even want to say anything. The first thing that ever came out of my mouth was like a scared, embarrassed screech. My teacher called my mom and said Aaron has no shoes on or no pants. He rushed and didn't have him on. But my teachers thought I did that on purpose to be a class clown. But my teachers know that I would never, attempt to stoop that low of a student. So my mom realized that, and she gasped in embarrassment because she was blushing too. She was embarrassed at blushing. And she told me, sweetie, why didn't you realize that you had no pants or anything on? It's like, I didn't. I was just so worried and so convinced and so eager to get to school on time and not miss picture day. It's like, I understand. And one of my principals, she gave me a pair of pants, and to wear. So basically, I lost the privilege to wear, take a picture because I forgot to wear all my outfits. So I had to wear my school uniform, my burgundy, and my pants. So basically, it was basically the whole lesson learned. Be careful and don't rush. Yes, if you're late, yes, rush, but also take your time and you make sure you have everything checked before you walk out the door. Because now I lost the privilege of picture day, and the entire school is laughing at me, and that's going to be a memory. And then when I got into lunchtime, the kids were all looking at me and calling me underwear boy because they saw my tidy whities. Even the girl that I had a crush on saw my underwear, and I was so embarrassed that I had to hold my head down in embarrassment, and it was crazy. But long story short, I survived the day with all the embarrassment and the laughing, because in the end, we all have those moments. We all have that, time where we do something stupid and embarrassing that it scars us for life. It happens. It makes us human beings. No one is perfect. No one's perfection. No one is nothing. No one is unstoppable. We all are human beings. We have limits. We all have our weaknesses. We have our strengths. We have everything, the whole 9 yards. It's what makes us what we are. The circumstances of one's birth is irrelevant. It's what you do with your gift of life that determines who you are as a person. Quoted by Mewtwo in the Pokemon movie. So basically, it was not good for me. But in the end of the day, I was alright. I got my clothes back on. I managed to go back and, resume my school routine. And basically, I was able to go back to my normal self again, because my teachers talked to me and made me feel good about myself. It's saying it's okay, don't listen to those other kids because they're just they're full of it and they just want attention. So I listened to them and got a smile on my face. I was happy because my teachers understood me. And at the end of the day, I felt good because I did something embarrassing and silly, but I'm alright. It happens. But I know one thing for sure. I will make sure that will never happen again. That's what my kid self told me. I'll make sure that every time that I get dressed, I'm going to make sure that I get dressed separately and in order, and make sure that I don't mess anything up. So from there on out, I always been on time with my schedule. I've been on time with my routines and everything. So that's why I never miss anything. That's why you guys realize that I never miss an upload. If I ever miss an upload, I tell you guys ahead of time, and then some on my Discord server or in my YouTube community. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, comment on what you think about it. Did you guys have an embarrassing moment like this before? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear that. If you guys always want to stay updated with the channel, always blast that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with the Saiyan universe 24/7, 365. And feel free to check me out on Twitch. I stream on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. I'm like that Saturday morning cartoon. You only get to see it once, and then it's always next week. Until next time, guys, as SuperSaiyan30 always say, I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, and feel free to join the Discord, and I will see you guys later.